susukuan, dapat pag-usayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin, sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutiin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa, sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat, panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway, gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis bumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat na harapin. Kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin, sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutiin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin. Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ang pusong handang makipagsabayan. Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat.
iangat, larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat, kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat paghusayan. Tuloy-tuloy lang, kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutiin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat, kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang.
Kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Handa na makipagsabayan, kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa, sa alab na puso laging aasa, handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat, panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan. Sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway, gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang ligan ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang.
Kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking
of NBL Pilipinas semifinals, and the game on hand is between the Bulacan TF Republicans and your Taguig City Generals. Let's call the players. For the Bulacan TF Republicans, Kenneth Mensa, RV Omacchio, Axel Reyes, Benson Sebastian, Ken Arce, Alexander Alulot, Christian Necio, Nico Gillies, Irvin Javier, Ivan Santos, Herald Benedictos, Gabe Capacio, and Juan Santos, Aldrich Liwag, Julius Lorenzo, Kenneth Carongoy, and Jobert Medina. And now, let's make way for your Taguig City Generals. LJ Mayo, JR Yasa, Edmil Santos, Jonathan Luntok, Kevin Olivaria, Jared Dulaygan, Nicolo Alcantara, Luis Subido, Mike Sampurna, Mark Cabiran, Chris Azares, Fidel Castro, Noel Santos, Richmond Gilbero, Coco Tansyoko, Edsel Galoy, Shu Mamaluba, Dan Natividad, and Harvey Subrabas. May we request everyone to please stand up and remove your caps as we call on Jonats Lontok of Taguig City and RV Omacchio of Bulacan to hold the Philippine flag. May we request everyone to please stand up and remove your caps as we call on Jonats Lontok of Taguig City Generals and RV Omacchio of Bulacan to hold the Philippine flag.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang magiliw, tewas ng sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang putok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinagang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng patawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iingin, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga aking, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Please remain standing as we give respect to the singing of the Taguig City hymn.
Bayang pinagpala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa
Players may now go back to their respective benches and continue their warm-ups.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging naasa. Handang suguri ng lahat, tigan.
Welcome back here at the NBL on Solar Sports, and we are about to begin the main event for tonight. The home team, the Taguig Generals, eyeing to advance to the finals, but it will be a tumultuous test as they face the Bulacan DF Republicans. Mabuhay Pilipinas, I'm Ruben Terrado, and welcome to the coverage here on Solar Sports. Taguig playing at their home court. They would like to sweep this series against Bulacan here tonight here at the Hagonoy Gym, but we review first the playoff bracket as we see the Power advancing to the finals after the Pampanga Delta walked out in Game 2. The Power winning Game 2 via forfeiture, and again waiting will be the Power as they will face the winner of this series between Taguig and Bulacan. Let's review the Game 1 of this semifinal series with Taguig taking the series opener 88-79 last December 14. And as we look at the numbers, they dominated most of the statistical departments, including the rebounding 72-53 against the Bulacan Republicans. Let's see the key players from game number 1. And first, we will take a look at Bulacan as Ervin Navier led the attack as he kept on pushing forward but in a losing cause. In game 1, 17 points for Ervin Navier, including 6 rebounds and 8 of 9 from the free throw line for the Bustos Bulacan native. On the other side, the Taguig City Generals eyeing a return trip to the finals after they won the Season 2 championship. And a key player in Game 1 was Dan the Man Natividad, who had 19 points in Game 1, 43% from the field. And look at the rebounds, 12 rebounds for the guard of the Generals. And he also had 6 assists in Game 1. Now let's go to our venue announcer.
Sports Gym in Taguig City, the site where the first games of the NBL were played back in August 2018. This is the NBL Pilipinas Season 2022 Chairman's Cup Semifinals, game number 2 between the Bulacan DF Republicans and your Taguig Generals. Let's now meet the starting 5 for the Bulacan DF Republicans. Number 5 from Malolos, Bulacan, Axel Reyes. Number 11 from Paumbong, Bulacan, Christian Nesio. Number 17 from Bustos, Bulacan, Ervin Javier. Number 19 also from Bustos, Bulacan, Ivan Santos. And number 77 from Marilao, Bulacan, Jopert Medina. Head coach for Bulacan DF Republicans is Honorable Governor Dan Fernando, assisted or to be led by JP Magpita. And now let's meet the starting 5 for your Taguig Generals. Number 0 from Central Biguran, Taguig City, LJ Mayo. Number 3 from Palingon, Taguig City, Jonathan Lontok. Number 21 from Daanghari, Taguig City, Fidel Castro. Number 25 from Bagong Bayan, Taguig City, Edsel Galoy. And number 43 from Ususan, Taguig City, Dan Natividad. Head coach for Taguig City Generals, Coach Bing Victoria. Game officials for this game.
This is going to be a tumultuous test as Taguig faces Bulacan in game number 2. Let's meet the starters. Necio Reyes, Santos, Javier, and Medina for Bulacan. And Galoy, Natividad, Lontok, Mayo, and Castro for Taguig. We're about to begin game number 2 of this semifinal series. Taguig playing in front of their home fans here at the Hagonoy Gym. We begin game number 2. And once again, Taguig playing at home. The first home game of Taguig since they beat Quezon City 83-60 last January 19, 2020. Javier, the jumper. No. Rebound by Medina. Outside pass on Necio. 9 on the shot clock. Medina attacks inside. Drop pass to Santos. And he will shoot 2 free throws. Foul Mayo. And Santos will shoot 2. Bulacan eyeing to extend this series to a game 3 as he misses the first free throw to the delight of the Taguig home fans. And you can hear the jeers from the home crowd, and he connects on the second free throw. Bulacan and Taguig facing off, and they have developed some sort of a rivalry over the past few conferences, including in the President's Cup, where Bulacan advanced to the finals after winning the last 2 games of their best-of-3 series against Taguig. So Bulacan, no stranger to comebacks. Reyes at left, guarded by Galoy. Reyes, ball knocked away. Ball will stay with Bulacan. So an interesting decision by Coach JP Magbitang to start Reyes, combining him with Christian Necio on the backcourt. But Reyes also had a solid showing in game 1 with 7 points. As we see, Necio loses the ball, he recovers, 360 shot, no go. 1 second, or sorry, that's a reset of the shot clock as Javier knocks down that jumper from the left corner. 3-0 in favor of Bulacan. Mayo to Natividad. To the left side, Castro. We have a foul away from the ball. That will go against Ervin Javier. Galoy will inbound the ball. Fresh 14 for Taguig. Natividad calls play number 1. Galoy bounce pass on Natividad. The pass almost stolen by Bulacan. Natividad had nowhere to go on that possession. 5.9 seconds on the shot clock. Mayo loses it. Reyes bringing the ball to the front court. Bounce pass to Medina. And Medina, after missing game 1, now converts early here in game 2. And Bulacan ahead by 5. Galoy. Mayo from the elbow, too strong. Loose ball, picked up by Medina. And Medina falls down as there is a foul. And again, Jobert Medina missed game 1, but now he is a starter. And Bulacan will need this production here in this all-important game 2. The DF Republicans facing elimination. They need to win it here in game 2 in order to clinch a rubber match. The DF Republicans reached the finals during the Chairman's Cup last June, but they lost to the Pampanga Delta in the final series. Santos, top shot over Lontok. And look at the start by Bulacan, 7-0. with 9 minutes and 38 seconds remaining in the first. Galoy to Natividad. And a foul is called on Nesio. A look at this play. Santos and Lontok contesting the shot to no avail as Santos knocks down that short jumper. So a pushing foul on Reyes, who is heavily guarding Natividad. So Taguig still scoreless. Could be some jitters as they are playing their first home game after 2 years. Lontok inside against Santos. The hook shot too strong. Rebound by Mayo, but he lost the ball. Recovered by Lontok and overshoots the mark on that shot. We have a pushing foul called on Bulacan. Foul on Santos. As we watch the play, Lontok overshoots the mark. Galoy tries to get the board, but the foul is on Santos. Taguig reloads. As they are down by 7, they are still scoreless in this match. This is game 2 of the semifinals. 8 on the shot clock. Natividad takes the jumper. Bounces out. We have a loose ball foul on Bulacan. So foul on Javier. As we have Liwag returning for the Bulacan Republicans. Natividad, 3 minutes gone by in the first. Natividad scores for Taguig. And that's the first field goal of the Generals after missing their first 2 shots in the game. Liwag to Reyes. Against Natividad, inside to Nesio. Inside pass to Santos. He fakes. Throws up. And Santos will shoot 2 free throws. Santos getting another opportunity on offense. Ivan Santos. 3 points thus far. Make it 4. As we see Capasio, the leading scorer for Bulacan based on averages this conference, now in the game for EDF Republicans. Ivan Santos had 7 points in game 1. He also grabbed 4 rebounds and he makes the free throw. Natividad with the ball at the foul line to the corner. Galoy shoots a 3. Short. Who gets the rebound? It's Lontok. Lontok at the post. 9 on the shot clock. Inside to Galoy. That trickles in for Edsel Galoy. Taguig trailing by 5. Arce now in the game for Bulacan. Nesio. At right, bounce pass to Capasio. Capasio attacks. Takes the jumper, around and out. Loose ball picked up by Arce. Nesio fires for 3. And Nesio delivers. And Bulacan with an 8-point lead. Castro around and out, rebound by Galoy. Galoy in traffic. Loose ball picked up by Santos. And now the Republicans looking to extend their lead. Arce scores. And Bulacan on top by 10 early in this game number 2. Natividad to Castro. Fires from the left wing. That's good. Castro, his first 3 of the game. Taguig trails by 7. Under 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Capasio to Arce. Arce drives, loses it. And Natividad now with the ball. And that was a strip by Nesio. Bounce pass to Arce. To Capasio over Mayo. Too strong. And Natividad gets the board. Galoy to the left corner. Castro fires. Spark play. And now the lead is down to 4. Listen to the fans. Capasio loses it, but he recovers. We have a traveling violation. And Capasio arguing the call as we see this 3-pointer by Fidel Castro to the delight of the fans here at the Hagonoy Gym. Six minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Benedictos now in the game for the DF Republicans who are up by 4. Natividad at Key. Pass to Galoy. Mayo now inside. Kick out. Castro, another 3. This time it's short. Loose ball picked up by Natividad. We have a foul, a double foul away from the ball. So let's see the replay. As Capasio and Galoy, there is a foul. Double foul was called by referee Vergara. So Galoy and Capasio called for those fouls. Galoy got an opening that's short. And we have a loose ball foul on Taguig. Under 6 minutes remaining in the first. As we have Noel Santos now entering the game for Taguig, as well as Mike Sampurna. Lorenzo now in the game as well for Bulacan. Umakyo, the drive over Lontok and scores. Bulacan with a 6-point lead. Natividad from the foul line and he scores. Natividad puts it in. That jumper from the free throw line. Lead now down to 4. Benedictos off the back rim. Loose ball picked up by Sampurna. Sampurna against Lorenzo. To Santos. To the basket. Too strong. Rebound by Benedictos. Lorenzo. To Benedictos. Capasio with the ball. Guarded by Castro. Right side is Benedictos. Short. The tip by Capasio won't go. And a foul on Benedictos. So now Bulacan looks like they are in penalty. So that means 2 free throws for Taguig. At the line now is Jonats Lontok. So far scoreless, but he has 2 rebounds. Lontok makes the first. Tansyoko also in the game, as well as Harvey Subrabas. Castro gets a rest for the Generals. The Generals out to return to the finals. After 3 years, incidentally, the last time the Generals were in the finals was in 2019. They won the title here at the Hagonoy Gym when they beat the Pampanga Delta via sweep. They are looking for a repeat of that accomplishment 3 years ago. A miss by Liwag, rebound by Tansyoko. Sobrabas, nahulog pass sa Sampurna! And Sampurna ties the game after that no-look pass by Harvey Sobrabas, and it deserves another look. As we see the slow-mo, Sobrabas with a no-look to Mike Sampurna for the finish. And to the delight of the Taguig Generals fans, we will take a short break and come back after these messages.
Lani L. Cayetano, and Taguig City Head for Sports and Development, Coach Bing Victor.
Welcome back as we see the numbers of Sampurna as he made way in Game 1. 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists for Mike Sampurna. And before the break, Mike Sampurna delivered a layup after a nice feed by Harvey Sobrabas. And again, we are tied at 16 after a sluggish start for the Taguig Generals, with Bulacan scoring the first 7 points of the game, but now they are back in the thick of this matchup. This is Game 2 of the Chairman's Cup semifinals. Taguig only needing a win to advance to the finals. They will face the La Union Power if they win tonight in front of these fans here in Taguig. And if you just joined us in the first game, La Union sweeping Pampanga after the Delta lost by forfeiture in the game earlier. That was Game 2 of their semi-final series. So we will crown a new champion this conference, with La Union eliminating Pampanga in the semi-final round. 16 all is the count. Liwag at the post, guarded by Yasa. Bounce pass to Humakyo. Humakyo the drive, and the miss. Rebound by Yasa. Sobrabas running. Fakes the handoff. Yasa with the ball. Sobrabas to the right side, Tansyoko. Long two, partially deflected by a Bulacan defender. Nesio to Humakyo. Inside to Liwag. He misses. He tries it again, and he draws a foul. So Liwag will shoot 2 free throws. Liwag now at the foul line. Liwag connects on the first free throw. Bulacan eyeing to a return to the NBL finals after placing runner-up to Pampanga last conference. But in order to do that, they need to win the final 2 games of this semi-final series. That shot does not connect. So Bulacan with a 1-point lead. Santos to the right side. Sobrabas drives. Wayward pass. Recovered by Tansyoko with only 5 on the shot clock. Sobrabas, 4th tray. The Generals ahead by 2 after that 3. Humakyo converts. And that's a 3 for RV Humakyo. Iasa to Santos, back to Subrabas. Santos to the right corner, Subrabas fakes, baseline drive, and that pass intercepted by Bulacan. They go to the corner, Benedictos, that's short, rebound by Subrabas. And Subrabas with the ball, passes to Santos, the short jumper, short, rebound by Liwag. And Bulacan with the possession. Nesio, he attacks the defense of Taguig. And Nesio will try at the foul line. Taguig now in penalty. Nesio will shoot 2 free throws. He has 3 points. And he converts the first. Oliveria now in the game for Taguig. And Oliveria, this is only his 4th game this conference. Pass, Nesio hits the second. Bulacan with a 2-point lead, approaching the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. They go to the left side, Sampurna, 9 on the shot clock, pass inside. But Oliveria couldn't handle the ball. Turnover for the Generals. 2-point lead for Bulacan, 2 minutes remaining in the first. Humaquio against Santos, takes the jumper, and Humaquio converts. Meanwhile, with 1 minute and 47 seconds remaining in the first, a timeout has been requested by the Taguig Generals, the home team. We will take a short break and come back after these messages. RV Humaquio was impressive in game 1 as he showed some fighting spirit in that loss. 13 points, 11 rebounds for RV Humaquio in that match. And Humaquio, of course, the goal is to extend this series. And they need more of that production for RV Humaquio in this matchup. But so far, 7 points already for RV Humaquio. That shot by Tanchoco way off. 8 on the shot clock. Nice pass to Santos for 2. And Sampurna with the assist. And Taguig trailing by 3. Reyes off the mark. Rebound by Oliveria. Subrabas to Sampurna. He takes that 3. Short. Rebound by Subrabas. Tanchoco, another try from downtown. And Coco Tanchoco nails that 3. First field goal for Coco Tanchoco. And we are tied at 24. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and a steal. Sampurna! What a move by Mike Sampurna. 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Taguig now on top after that beautiful move by Mike Sampurna. Santos barreling his way inside. No go. Rebound by Oliveria. 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Subrabas stops and pops. The floater is in. And the Generals with a 4-point lead. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Nesio waits. Uses the Humaquio screen. Nesio straight away. That's short. Loose ball, grabbed by Nesio. And now Benedictos fires. Short on the 3. Rebound by Subrabas. 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tanshoco, baseline drive. Uses the left hand. Short. Rebound by Santos. 7 seconds remaining. Nescio, does he know the time? Nescio attacks inside. Nescio the floater. Too strong. And that concludes the first quarter. After a sluggish start by the Generals, they are now on top by 4, 28-24 at the end of the first. Watch the highlights of the first quarter. And Javier, one of those who scored in that strong start by Taguig or by Bulacan in the first quarter, but Dan Natividad came alive as well as his teammates. Castro with his 3 from downtown. And that erupts the crowd, that 3 by Fidel Castro. And at the end of the first quarter, the Generals ahead by 4. We return to the action on Solar Sports. This is game 2 of the NBL Pilipinas Chairman's Cup semifinals. Taguig on top by 4 and the Generals wanting a win tonight to advance into the finals. Second quarter now underway. I'm Ruben Terrado here at the Hagonoy Gym in Taguig City as Tanshoco misses the 3. And Santos corrals that rebound. Reyes back in the game for Bulacan. Arce to Humaquio. He drives. Drop pass to Medina. Another pass to Humaquio. Nice play by Bulacan. Unselfish basketball between Medina and Humaquio. Subrabas. Dumps it to Santos. Extra pass. Telegraph by Bulacan. Reyes attacks inside. Kick out to Arce. Arce the runner. Short. And the board by Noel Santos. Sampurna. Spin move over Santos. Out of control on that play. But Taguig restores order. Oliveria, the long 2. Drops out. And rebound by Ivan Santos. Reyes calls the L play for the Bulacan DF Republicans. Reyes from the corner. And Reyes drains that 3. And now Bulacan recovers the lead. They're up by 1. Subrabas attack. A nice D there by Ivan Santos. And now Medina sees an open lane. Bumped by Noel Santos. And that will be 2 free throws for Jobert Medina. As we see this 3 by Axel Reyes. Medina shooting 2 free throws. Medina missed game 1 and he converts the free throw. That's his 3rd point of the game. Castro returns for Taguig. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. And Medina splits his trip to the line. Bulacan up 2. Galoy to Mayo. Cross-court pass to Natividad. Takes the jumper over Javier. And there is a foul. Foul on Arce from behind as he also challenged the shot of Dan Natividad. 2 free throws for Dan Natividad. Natividad sinks the free throw. And Natividad scoring 19 a game for Taguig this conference. He converts on the free throw. We are tied at 30 here in game 2 of the semifinals. A win by Taguig, they will move on to the finals. A win by Bulacan, there will be a game 3. Arce fakes, then fires short. And Arce may have hesitated on that 3. They go to Castro, he fakes. The long 2 and he scores. The Generals with a 2-point lead. And Galoy pressuring Reyes. And a steal by Natividad. Inside to Galoy. And Galoy completes the play after a turnover forced by the Generals. And Coach JP Magbitang has requested for a timeout after that basket by the Taguig Generals. As we see Castro with another long conversion. And then off a steal, Natividad with a drop pass to Galoy for 2. We will take a short break and come back after these messages. This is the NBL on Solar Sports. As we look at the numbers of Edsel Galoy, he grinded it out in game 1 with 12 points and 1 rebound shy of a double-double for Edsel Galoy. And tonight, Galoy with 4. And he also has 2 rebounds for the Generals. And before the break, Galoy hit that short shot of that pass by Dan Natividad, who forced a turnover on that possession to give the Generals a 4-point lead. Stretch layup there by Medina, no go, rebound by Natividad. Natividad running, stops, scoop shot, and he scores! Nifty play by Dan Natividad to elude the defense of Bulacan. And now the Generals with a 6-point lead. Capacio from the left corner over Oliveria, but there is a foul. Oliveria challenged that shot, but in the process, bumping into Capacio as we see the scoop shot by Natividad. Capacio shooting 2 free throws, he misses the first. Thus far, Capacio still scoreless in the match. As we see Lontok returning. And Capacio, that's his first point of the game. Eight minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the second. Natividad with the ball. Now at the free throw line, he shoots over Liwag off the back rim. Rebound by Liwag. Medina, almost a turnover. As Liwag not looking at Medina. Capacio against Natividad, uses the Liwag screen. Bounce pass to Javier. Takes the shot, and that works for Javier. Ervin Javier with that jumper. Natividad to Castro. Thinking 3. Dumps it to Lontok. Outside to Natividad. Fakes the shot. Drives inside. That was stopped by Necio. And now Bulacan on the run. Necio drives. He fakes. He fires. And that might have been blocked by LJ Mayo. But Bulacan restores the possession. Necio fires for 3. And Necio ties the game at 36. So this is now a 6-0 run for Bulacan. Galoy inside. Off to the left. Rebound by Liwag. And a chance for Bulacan to take the advantage. Capasio at left. Looking for Javier. Javier now with the ball. Posting up against Mayo. Takes the shot over Mayo. Way off. Rebound by Natividad. Natividad driving. Bounce pass inside. Telegraphed by Bulacan. Javier diving for the ball. So the possession will stay with Taguig. And Coach Bing Victoria wants a timeout for his team. As now we are tied at 36. We will take a short break. Welcome back as we flash back into the first ever game of the NBL. And it happened last August 25, 2018 here in Hagonoy. And it was Taguig winning in their first home game ever here in the NBL. They beat Marikina in a classic double overtime matchup. So that was 4 years ago. And now fast forward to tonight, where the Generals looking to clinch a finals berth with a win tonight in front of their home fans. Taguig with the leather. Castro to Lontok, the long two, off to the right. Loose ball picked up by Javier. And Javier being active on the boards. Capasio at right, guarded by Galoy. Dumps it to Santos. They go to Javier. The long two, rattles out. Rebound by Galoy. Galoy pushing the ball. Galoy crossover against Javier. Finds Castro from the corner. That is short. And the possession will go to Taguig. That was last touch by Gabe Capasio. New 14 for the Generals. Oh, what a play, and Mayo scores, and there is a foul. So a 3-point play opportunity for LJ Mayo. A look at this play. Knockout play, ika nga. Yun nangyari doon as Mayo converts on the inside. Mayo, no go. Rebound by Capasio. Taguig in front by 2. Taguig playing at home here at the Hagonoy Gym. Capasio, tough drive inside. That was last touch by Mayo.
9.1 seconds to shoot.
Again, we are here at the Hagonoy Gym, not in Bulacan, but in Barangay Hagonoy in Taguig City for this match here in Game 2 of the semifinals of the Chairman's Cup. Javier with 5 on the shot clock. They go to Nesio. A long 3 off to the left, and the board by Mayo. Mayo to Natividad. Fakes the 3. Natividad finds Galoy at the corner for 3. And Edsel Galoy buries the 3, extending the Taguig lead to 5. So we are seeing some pressure by the Taguig Generals. Benedictos being guarded by Castro. Capasio finds Santos. Guarded by Lontok. To Javier. He drives. And And that will be a side court throw-in for Bulacan. Mayo with a foul as you see this three by Edsel Galoy from the left corner. So Benedicto's now being replaced by Reyes. Humaquio, baseline drive. The scoop shot won't work. Rebound by Natividad. And now Natividad pushing the ball. Crossover move against Humaquio. Bounce pass to Castro. Shoots a three. Around and out. Tip in by Edsel Galoy. And now this is the largest lead for Taguig. Now at 7. 43-36. Capasio dumps it inside to Santos against two defenders. Hand off to Capasio from the corner and he scores. Galoy attacks, uses the left hand and he puts it in. Both teams trading baskets. Taguig 45, Bulacan 38. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Reyes, and we have a foul away from the ball that will go against Dan Natividad.
Foul on number 43, Dan Natividad. Second personal foul, 14 foul.
Tanshoco now in the game for Taguig.
Substitution.
Humaquio will trigger the ball in for the DF Republicans. Javier fires for three. And Javier nails that three from the key. Lead down to 4 for Taguig. Sampurna finds Natividad. Straight away, three, and he answers. Under 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Taguig 48, Bulacan 41. This is game 2 where Taguig aims to win to clinch a finals berth. Capasio against Tanshoco. He fakes. He takes the shot. Around and out. Rebound. The possession will remain with the DF Republicans.
Substitution, Christian Nesio for Gabe Capasio.
Nesio comes back, replaces Gabe Capasio.
14 seconds to shoot, 14 seconds.
Humaquio to Nesio. 10 on the shot clock. Santos at the post, guarded by Lontok. Nice pass, backdoor play. Humaquio too strong, and that will be a traveling violation. Nice feed by Ivan Santos on that possession, but everything but the basket for RV Humaquio. And I'm sure Coach JP Magbitang will be happy with the execution of Bulacan in that possession, despite the miss. Natividad, bounce pass to Lontok. The floater off to the left, and the board by Humaquio. Nesio to Ivan Santos. Reyes fires for three. And Axel Reyes delivers once again for Bulacan. Quality minutes for the point guard of Bulacan. And Reyes got the start tonight. A miss by Natividad, and the tap by Sampurna lands into Tanshoco. They dump it to Noel Santos with 8 on the shot clock. The handoff to Natividad. The jumper off the glass for 2. And now Taguig ahead by 6. Javier guarded by Santos. Humaquio crossover move. Running shot, and he scores. And that was a guard-like move by RV Humaquio. Santos to Sampurna. Sampurna to Santos. Attacks to the corner. Tanshoco Three won't work. Rebound by Natividad. Santos, Tanshoco. Three on the way. Straight away, and it's good. So Tanshoco redeems himself after that miss. Drains that outside shot on the second try. Nesho, the drive. And it trickles out. Rebound by Sampurna. Santos on the run. They have the numbers. Bounce pass, Natividad. Uses the glass. Won't work this time. Sampurna tries it again. And Sampurna is fouled with 1 minute and 16 remaining in the second. As you watch this drive by Humakyo with the composure to throw up that shot in traffic. But Tanshoco on the other end drains the three. Mike Sampurna at the foul line. Sampurna only shooting 52% from the free throw line. And Sampurna misses. Again, the numbers of Mike Sampurna: 11 points in game 1. 2 rebounds shy of a double-double for Mike Sampurna. He also had 5 assists. For tonight, Sampurna with 4 points and 4 rebounds. And Sampurna drains the second. 8-point lead for Taguig. And this is the largest for the Generals. At one point, Bulacan was ahead by 10. Meanwhile, Arce in trouble. And that was a bad pass. That was too strong for RV Humakyo. Coach JP Magbitang on your screen for Bulacan. And the DF Republicans playing on the road, and they are really not used to this kind of situation, as most of their games were played at the Bulacan Capital Gymnasium. But in this series, they don't have the home court advantage, as they only finished third. Compare that to Taguig, who is at number 2 at the end of the elimination round, as Arce drains the three from the right corner. 46 seconds remaining in the second. Taguig ahead by 5. Tanshoco, 3 on the way, air ball. Oh, and Liwag, the ball off his foot, which was unfortunate as he was all alone inside. 12 on the shot clock for the Taguig Generals. Oh, nice play once again for Taguig. An out-of-bounds play. Impressive once again as Lontok finishes. Arce. Another try from downtown. And that is his second three. Talking about Arce. And the deficit sliced to 4. 22 seconds remaining in the second. Spin move by Noel Santos and a scoop shot. And now Taguig in front by 6. But what a play by Noel Santos. As we look at the play, Santos drives, spins against Santos, and then the scoop shot to elude the defense of Ivan Santos. Last shot tie for the DF Republicans. Nesho at left against Subrabas. The screen by Liwag. They go to the corner. Arce, another three, another basket. But that's only a long two for Arce, but nevertheless a huge one. Tanshoco over Liwag, too strong, and that ends the second quarter. Taguig in front, but the lead now is down to 3 thanks to Arce. But again, the Generals showing the way, and one of the key players, one of the reasons for this lead by Taguig, Edsel Galoy. We look at his numbers, 11 points, 5 of 9 from the field, and 4 rebounds for Edsel Galoy. Playing here at home, here at the Hagonoy Gym. And Galoy looking to help Taguig clinch a final series here in the Chairman's Cup. We will discuss the first half when we come back.
Yeah, handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang suguri ng lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, tapas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya, di sapat kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat. Hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad, ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Ang hirap handa kong daanan, hindi susukuan, dapat pag-usayan, tuloy-tuloy lang.
Kakayanin na lahat na harapin, kahit mahirap sisikaping abutin. Sa itaas ay tumingin, pagbutiin ang lahat, ang bituin ay sungkitin.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Yeah, handa nang makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang suguri ng lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin rin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, takas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalab ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may
This is your NBL halftime report on Solar Sports. And we are joined by Ms. Rose Montreal, our Executive Vice President. And Ma'am Rose, what a return here sa Taguig, no? And could you talk about paano ba ito naging posible? Kasi the last time we played here was I think 2 years ago. So, paano ba naging posible na maglaro tayo rito sa Hagonoy Gym?
Ruben, unang-una, magandang gabi po sa mga ka-NBL natin, ka-NBL, WNBL at NBL Youth. Alam mo, Ruben, sabi ko nga, I posted this in my social media. It feels good to be back in Taguig, in Hagonoy in particular, no? Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, dito tayo nag-open ng maiden season natin on August 25, 2018. Kaya again, maraming salamat, pinapahatid po ng ating chairman, Celso O. Mercado. In fact, favorite venue natin to, Ruben, eh. Sabi nila mainit, sabi nila, but you know, it's not about the atmosphere. It's about how supportive the crowd is. It's about how supportive the City Sports is, headed by Coach Commissioner Bing Victoria, and also by the Honorable Mayor Lani Cayetano. Ayun, Roberto.
And moving forward, Ms. Rose, as we see first yung mga pictures, no, nung first game natin dito sa Hagonoy Sports Complex, and Taguig nanalo nga in double overtime, a classic agad, no, in the first game of the NBL, classic game na yon with the Generals beating Marikina. And then Ma'am Rose, moving forward, no, malapit na tayo
Ruben,
matapos.
if I may add, if you
Sige,
don't
ma'am,
mind,
go ahead.
alam mo, nakakatuwa kasi dito sa Hagonoy kasi sobra talagang supportive sa basketball yung mga taga-Taguig, no? In fact, ito rin ang, Ruben, hindi mo nabanggit, ito rin ang house ng NBL Youth. Dito rin tayo unang nag-open ng NBL Youth. Siyempre, ang commissioner ng youth natin, si Commissioner Bing Victoria. So, yun.
Speaking of NBL Youth, I heard meron tayong updates. So tell us more, ma'am, on your screen yung ating schedule.
Yeah, as I speak right now, Ruben, it's being flashed on the screen yung ating announcement that we're tipping off for NBL Youth 21 under, 19 under, 16 under, and 14 under for the first conference, which will tip off in the second Saturday or weekend of January. In fact, patapos tayo ng finals ng seniors, papasok ngayon yung NBL Youth. Ayun, Ruben, in fact, yung 12 under, ilo-launch natin siya sa summer kasi tatlong conferences tong 2023 season. So, we're opening in January for the first conference, second conference, summer, we're opening in May, and then yung third conference natin September. So, that will be a regular thing already every season ng NBL Youth.
And how about the seniors, ma'am? Malapit na tayong matapos dito sa Chairman's Cup. Kailan ba ang finals and kailan ang next season, ma'am? Meron na bang balita?
Ruben, ganito, hinihintay natin ang series ng Taguig versus Bulacan. So, kung magkakaroon tayo ng Game 3, we're playing here again in Hagonoy on Wednesday. That's December 22, if I'm not mistaken. And then, we'll give the both teams the time to enjoy the holidays and prepare for the finals. We're holding the finals game 1 on the first week of January 2023, Ruben.
Alright, and Ma'am Rose, before we go, maybe may gusto ko pang pasalamatan. Of course, yung Taguig, I'm sure gustong-gusto mo silang pasalamatan ngayon with
Ruben, alam mo,
grabe reception ng crowd
umaapaw
ngayon.
ang pasasalamat natin sa local government of Taguig, led by the Honorable Mayor Lani Cayetano, Commissioner Bing Victoria and his staff sa City Sports. At alam mo, Ruben, gusto kong pasalamatan lahat ng NBL teams magmula nung season 2018 na naniniwala hanggang ngayon sa NBL, hanggang ngayon na ilang season na tayo. It's our 5th season. We're ending our 5th season na 2 conferences. So expect season 2023, maraming teams ang magbabalik. Mga original pioneer teams natin that I don't wanna preempt kasi alam mo na naman medyo minsan pag pini-preempt natin may nangyayari. So abangan po ninyo, maraming mga pioneer teams ang babalik sa season 2023.
Wow, pioneer teams, Yun na yung
Yes,
clue. So
yun na yung
something to look forward to in the next season. Yan, kasama po natin si Miss Rose Montreal, ang Executive Vice President ng NBL Pilipinas. We will take a short break and come back as we discuss the halftime later on.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa. Sa alab na puso, laging aasa. Handang suguri ng lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis bumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL,
We are at halftime as Taguig ahead by Bulacan 58-54 here in Game 2 of the Chairman's Cup semifinals. Third quarter moments away, but we review the first half with these highlights. In the first quarter, strong start for the Bulacan DF Republicans, and in fact they scored the first 7 points of the game, but Taguig would respond, led by Dan Natividad and Fidel Castro, as he hits this three-pointer from the left corner to the delight of the fans here at the Hagonoy Gym. This is our first game after 2 years here in this venue. Taguig ahead by 4, 28-24. In the second quarter, Castro still delivering from the outside. Gabe Capasio with his corner shot, and Dan Natividad throws up that straightaway three. Taguig got a big lead midway in the second, but Arce hit some timely shots from the corner, and the lead cut down to 4 at the half. Look at the field goals, pretty close for both squads, but the Generals out-rebounding the DF Republicans by 13, and then the second chance points, a 21-10 advantage for the Generals. Taguig with 26 points in the paint. Leading scorers for both teams, we have Dan Natividad with 13 for the Taguig Generals, Edsel Gallo with 11, Castro with 8, and Shoko with 6. And on the other side for the Bulacan DF Republicans, Pumakyo and Arce with 11 and 10 apiece, Nesho with 8, and then Ervin Javier with 7. Dan Natividad on your screen. He has 13 points in the first half. And again, the Generals with a 1-0 lead in their semifinal series. It's a best-of-3 affair. So that means if Taguig wins tonight, they will move on to the finals and they will face the La Union Power. So we will take a short break. and come back with the third quarter in just a moment.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag. May kahalong pangarap, gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan. Walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa...
We return to our coverage here on Solar Sports. The NBL Chairman's Cup semifinals. This is game 2 between Taguig and Bulacan. The Generals ahead by 4. I'm Ruben Terrado live from courtside at the Hagonoy Sports Complex in Taguig City. Third quarter now underway. Mayo guarded by Santos. And the loose ball picked up by Capasio. Capasio with the ball, almost losing the leather. And now the loose ball chased by Lorenzo. Baseline drive, stripped from behind by Dana Natividad. And now, Galoy all alone. He scores and a foul. And that was an excellent pass by Dana Natividad, finding Edsel Galoy all alone. As you watch the replay, Galoy 2 steps ahead of Medina, and Medina forced to foul. So Galoy continues to contribute on offense for the Generals. He now has 13, matching Dan Natividad. And he buries the free throw. The Generals with a 7-point lead. Reyes, short on the 3. Rebound by Dan Natividad. Taguig has numbers if they use it. Kick out. Castro for 3. That's good! And Fidel Castro increases the Taguig lead to 10. Meanwhile, the loose ball. And the possession will remain with the DF Republicans. As we watch this 3 by Fidel Castro all alone from the left wing. And this is already the largest lead of the game. Arce, the floater. And Arce will shoot 2 free throws.
Foul on number 21, Fidel Castro. First personal foul, first team foul. 2 free throws
So
for
now,
Ken Arce.
Ken Arce at the foul line. He now has 11. After that conversion, Arce didn't play in game 1. But now he is delivering for the DF Republicans. 2 for 2 for Ken Arce. Natividad bounce pass to Castro. To the left corner, Galoy finds Mayo inside. Drop pass to Natividad. Short jumper uses the glass off the mark. Rebound by Necio. Up ahead. Reyes pass to Arce. And a foul is called. Arce will troop to the line once again.
Foul on LJ Mayo.
Foul on LJ Mayo.
Fourth personal foul, second team foul.
And Arce hits the first. And he continues to step up off the bench for the DF Republicans. And he's only playing 7 minutes thus far, but he has been delivering critical baskets for the DF Republicans in this game. An all-important game for the Bulacan Republicans as they face elimination. They need a win to extend the series and their conference. Castro from the corner! And Castro delivers once again from downtown to bring back the lead to 10. Nesho calls DL play. Humakyo at the key. The pass to Arce. Nesho at the right corner, guarded by Galoy. Kick out. Arce fakes, drives, takes the shot, short. And Castro with the board. Over now to Santos, but that was intercepted by Humakyo, and we have a foul on Taguig. And that will go against Noel Santos. As we see this three, this time from the right corner, Fidel Castro nails that shot. Bulacan with possession. Bulacan aiming to return to the finals after finishing second in the President's Cup. A miss by Humakyo. And look at Arce keeping the possession alive for the DF Republicans.
Foul number 25, Edson
And
Galoy.
Galoy with the foul.
Second personal foul, 14 foul. Warning on Taguig City coach.
10-point lead for the Generals. 9 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the third. We are here at the Hagonoy Sports Complex in Taguig City, the home of the Generals. A lot of good memories for the Generals here at this venue, including in 2019 when they won the crown in Season 2. At this same venue, a miss there by Reyes. Rebound by Humakyo. 3 on the shot clock. Humakyo, tough shot. And the rebound controlled by Lontok. Natividad. Pass to Castro. Back to Natividad. Drives inside. Kick out to Galoy. Shoots a three-pointer. That's good! And the Generals continue to connect from the outside. This time it's Galoy who hit that three. And the lead now is at 13, the largest of the game. Timeout has been called by Bulacan as we see this three by Edsel Galoy from the left corner. Look at the reaction of the fans here at the Hagonoy Gym. We return to our coverage here on Solar Sports as Taguig has been on fire from downtown. Castro began this shooting spree by the Generals. And then that was followed by some shots as well from his other teammates, including Edsel Galoy. But Castro has the hot hand for the Generals. He has 14 points in this matchup. The confirmation, and look at his numbers from the outside. 4 of 8 from threes for Fidel Castro. Taguig on top, 13 points, the largest of the game. Benedictos shoots in and out, and the rebound by Galoy. Galoy to the cutting Santos, and the finish by Noel Santos. And what a pass by Edsel Galoy to extend the lead to 15. Nesho at right, cross-court pass to Arce. Fires from downtown, way off, rebound by Natividad. And there is a foul to stop the play. A look at this play. Galoy to the cutting Noel Santos for the finish. And Noel Santos already with 6 points in the match. But what a pass by Galoy. His second assist in the game. Natividad, bounce pass to Lontok. Against Xavier. Inside to Natividad. And he scores plus the foul. And it looked like a broken play, but Natividad recovers the possession of the ball. Let's watch the play. That was nearly stolen by Arce, but Natividad recovers. And he puts it in. Foul is on Arce, and that will send Natividad to the line. And he completes the three-point play. The lead now is at 18 for the Taguig Generals, who are eyeing a sweep and a finals berth tonight. And that ball will go to the Generals. And the Republicans only 3 points in this third quarter, approaching the 8-minute mark of the third. Natividad, bounce pass to Lontok. 10 on the shot clock. To Castro, this time a long two off to the right. And Necio sails it out of bounds. The possession will remain with the DF Republicans. 18-point lead. Necio with the ball. Sees an opening. Inside pass to Javier. Spin move. And he scores. Javier puts that shot in. But Bulacan trailing by 16. Natividad fakes the three. Wrap-around pass to Castro. Third three! That was a highlight play as Natividad finds Castro wide open. And we have a foul. Look at this dish by Dan Natividad. A wrap-around pass to Fidel Castro, wide open from the right corner. And again, Fidel Castro still with the hot hand in this ball game. And what a time for it to come for Fidel Castro.
Shooting two, Christian Necio.
Necio will shoot two. And he converts.
Substitution,
And Castro has already surpassed his game 1 numbers where he had 10 points and 2 threes. Necio, no go. 1 of 2 for Christian Necio. Galoy to Natividad at the right corner. Baseline drive, drop pass, and Lonto completes the play with a short stab. It is now a 20-point lead for the Taguig Generals, and Coach JP Magbitang has seen enough. He has requested for this timeout. We look back at the numbers of Jonat Slotok in Game 1. And look at his output in rebounds, 12 points, or 12 rebounds, and 2 points shy of a double-double. As we see this play, nice dish by Natividad to Lontok inside. And Lontok with 4 points, or 6 points. And now Dan Natividad with 10 assists to go along with his 16 points. So now a double-double for Dan Natividad, and he's only 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. So a triple-double watch for Dan Natividad. We have a foul on the Generals.
Foul on number 3, Jonathan Lontok. Second personal foul.
Lontok with the foul. And Bulacan will troop to the line for 2 free throws. And Bulacan has only scored 6 points in this third quarter. And now they are trailing by 20 points, the largest of the game. Necio connects on his first free throw. Bulacan needs a victory as we see Necio's numbers in game 1, 7.6 rebounds and 7 assists. 2 for 2 for Necio. Under 7 minutes to play in the third. Castro at left, guarded by Capacio. To Santos, handoff to Natividad, loses it. And Necio steals the ball, but Natividad recovers. Cross-court pass, Castro for 3, that's good! Another 3 for Fidel Castro. And it looked like a turnover for Taguig. But they were able to score thanks to Fidel Castro. Humacchio off the back rim. Who gets that possession? It will be Taguig. What a shooting performance for that man. Fidel Castro, as we take a look at the play, a cross-court pass to Fidel Castro who drains the 3. Castro with 20 points. Natividad now with 11 assists. Galoy, baseline drive. He stops outside to Natividad. 6 on the shot clock. He fires that 3 off the back rim. Rebound by Javier. Necio. Stripped from behind by Natividad, but Necio recovers. Capacio, he has been quiet in this game. Javier inside. Javier in traffic, and he scores plus the foul. So Javier now with 11. Foul on Noel Santos. As we have Sampurna and Tansyoko returning for the Generals, replacing Fidel Castro. And a well-deserved rest for Fidel Castro. 20 points, 6 of 10 from downtown. So now Javier shooting 2 free throws for the DF Republicans. Bulacan down 19. Still a long way to go. 5 minutes and 37 remaining in the third. Too strong on that free throw. Rebound by Noel Santos. Sampurna at right. Almost losing the leather. Santos with the ball. Against Javier. Finds Lontok. Handoff. No. He passes instead to Sampurna. We have a foul away from the ball.
Foul on number 17, Irvin Javier.
So the foul is on Irvin Javier.
14 seconds to shoot.
Meanwhile, Coach Bing Victoria calls for a timeout with the Generals ahead 83-64. We will take a short break. This is the NBL on Solar Sports. Welcome back here on Solar Sports. Dan Natividad has been efficient in this game. And look at the highlights of his performance here in game 2. And look at that wrap-around pass to Castro for that 3. And Dan Natividad is closing in on a triple-double. As we will take a look at the numbers of Dan Natividad. 16 points, 11 assists, and 2 rebounds shy of that triple-double. Only a few players have accomplished triple-doubles here in the NBL. And now Santos with the miss. The follow won't work. And the put back by Lontok. And Lontok Working hard inside to convert. 21-point lead for Taguig. And Humakyo, basket counts and a foul.
Foul on number 3.
So the foul is on Jonats Lontok. So a free throw for RV Humakyo. Humakyo with 14 points. From Hagonoy in Bulacan. And Humakyo, one of the new stars of the league, as he misses on that bonus shot. Natividad at the left corner. Guarded by Reyes. Natividad with the ball. We have a whistle. And a foul is called.
Foul on number 5, Axel Reyes.
Foul on Reyes.
Personal foul, 15 back.
So the repossession for the Generals.
13 seconds to shoot, 13 seconds. Shot.
Oh, and an interception by Humakyo. And Humakyo misses the slam. We saw that attempt by Humakyo in Muntinlupa against Quezon City, but this time he tries it again, but this time it's a miss. A different result for RV Humakyo. And the frustration by RV Humakyo. That would have been big for the Bulacan DF Republicans as they are still in search of points. Lontok, turn around, no. The rebound by Santos, lost the ball. Reyes now pushing it. Reyes outside. Benedictos short on the 3. And the follow by Humakyo and 1. And Humakyo redeems himself with that putback. 3-point play opportunity for RV Humakyo. As you see the effort of RV Humakyo bouncing back from that missed slam. And now a chance for a 3-point play.
LJ Mayo for Will Santos and J. Ariasa for Jonathan Watson.
So Humakyo with 13. But his team is still down big. Too strong on that free throw for RV Humakyo. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Natividad at the right side. And Natividad loses the leather. Turnover for Dan Natividad. Humakyo with the ball, being pressured by Mayo. Humakyo drives inside, drop pass to Liwag. And now 8 straight points for the Bulacan DF Republicans to slice the gap to 15. Sampurna outside to Mayo from the free throw line and he converts. Mayo stops that Bulacan run. 17-point lead. Reyes to the left corner. Reyes to Capasio. Uses the Humakyo screen. Capasio still with the ball, drives inside, step back jumper, good for Gabe Capasio. Capasio with 5 points. A quiet night for Gabe Capasio. Mayo with the ball, inside pass. So that was last touch by a Taguig player. So a turnover for the Generals. This is game 2 of the NBL Chairman's Cup semifinals. Taguig with a 1-0 lead in this best-of-3 series. And the Generals with a win tonight, they will forge a finals match with La Union. But Bulacan still in contention, not giving up as they eye to force a rubber match. And that will happen on Wednesday. That rubber match will happen here at the Hagonoy Sports Complex on Wednesday. That is if Bulacan wins this match. Hook shot by Liwag and he scores off the glass. And the lead down to 13. So Bulacan showing some life in this quarter. Castro against Capasio. The screen by Mayo. Castro to Sampurna. Sampurna spin move, loses the ball. And that will go to Bulacan. So an opportunity for Bulacan in this possession. They are down by 13. Lead was as high as 21 points. We have an inadvertent buzzer, so the possession will remain with DDF Republicans. Coach JP Magbitang on your screen, looking to guide Bulacan to another finals appearance. But they need to win the final 2 games of this series. Benedictos, he shoots a 3 off to the right. Santos with the rebound. So the foul is on Yasa, but Taguig is in penalty. So 2 free throws for Ivan Santos. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Santos with 5 points in the game. Off the heel of the rim. And you can hear the jeers from the Taguig crowd. 0 for 2 for Ivan Santos. Sampurna, he attacks inside. Sampurna, and Liwag with the board. Capasio running for Bulacan. Wild sequence there. The ball ends up with Benedictos. Necio at right. The pass to Santos. Dumps it to Liwag, but he turns the ball over. Subrabas to Castro. To the right corner, Sampurna. Outside to Yasa. 10 on the shot clock. Subrabas fires for 3. And Taguig hits a 3. After a long while, Subrabas hits that shot. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Santos to Benedictos. Benedictos at the right corner. The pass to Capasio. 9 on the shot clock. Step back 2 by Capasio. And Capasio now starting to hit his shots. Capasio with 7 points. And Bulacan needs his offense. And a foul is called on Benedictos. And Bulacan in penalty. So 2 free throws for Mike Sampurna. So now Sampurna will shoot 2 free throws. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists for Mike Sampurna. Sampurna, of course, one of the members of the Taguig team that won in season 2. Arce returns for Benedictos. Sampurna. 2 for 2 for Mike Sampurna. 92 to 76. Capasio attacking inside. 2 free throws for Gabe Capasio, and Capasio now starting to be aggressive as he is now trying to create his offense. So now Capasio earns another trip to the line. Again, quiet night for him thus far with 7 points. But he is starting to heat up. Capasio sinks the first. Reyes now returns for Bulacan, replacing Necio. 2 for 2 for Gabe Capasio. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They go to Sampurna. Sampurna at the right corner, guarded by Capasio. He drives inside, bounce pass to Yasa. Outside now. Sampurna fires from the free throw line and he converts. 14 seconds remaining in the third. Taguig only 6 points away from the century mark, and we still have 1 quarter to play. Capasio hangs in the air, no go. Another try for Liwag, and Liwag will head to the foul line.
Foul on number 69, RB Subrabas.
Subrabas with the foul with 5.7 seconds remaining in the third. Liwag shooting 2 free throws, and he connects. Liwag from Pulilan. Once played for Lyceum in the collegiate ranks, and Liwag hits the free throw once again. 4 seconds remaining in the third. Subrabas throws up a long three. Won't work. So now Taguig can smell the victory, but we still have 1 quarter left to play. Taguig ahead by 14 points. Bulacan still fighting back as Bulacan trailed by 21 thanks to Fidel Castro with those 3-point bombs. Galoy also joined that shooting spree for the Generals. And again, the wraparound by Natividad to Castro from the corner. Bulacan, though, is fighting back. The lead is down to 14, but nevertheless, Taguig still in control in this matchup. Our score at the end of the third, 94-80, fourth quarter when we come back here on Solar Sports. Look at the beautiful faces here at the Hagonoy Gym in Taguig City in support of the home team, the Taguig Generals, who are 1 quarter away from advancing into the finals here in the Chairman's Cup. I'm Ruben Terrado live at the Hagonoy Gym for the semifinals of this game. Taguig eyeing a sweep. The goal of Bulacan is to extend this series. We go to the fourth quarter. Umakyo dumps it to Santos. To the cutting Liwag. Lost it. Taguig now with the ball. Castro. Castro with 20 points in the match. 6 of 10 from threes. Subrabas guarded by Arce. Lontok. Handoff to Subrabas. 8 on the shot clock. Lontok still with the ball at the post against Santos. Lontok shoots over the defense of Santos. And Lontok with 10 points. We have a foul on Mike Sampurna.
Foul on Mike Sampurna.
So now Galoy returns for Taguig, replacing Mike Sampurna. So a look at the stats so far at the end of the third. We have Taguig shooting 13 of 27 from threes, 48%. For Bulacan, 8 of 24, only 33% from the outside. So Bulacan finding no answer to those threes by Taguig. A miss by Lontok. Rebound by Bulacan. Arce. And Galoy fouls Arce as he challenges that shot. So 2 free throws for Ken Arce. So again, Arce having an excellent night. 13 points in the matchup. And he sinks the free throw. And again, Arce has already surpassed his scoring average this conference as he sinks that second free throw. Capaccio on your screen. And Arce, another free throw for him. Short. And again, Arce only averaging 2.4 points per ball game here in the conference, but now he has 15. They go to Mayo from the foul line. No go. Rebound by Necio. Necio running, attacking, scoop shot, too strong, loose ball picked up by Sobrabas. Sobrabas, and that was stopped by Necio from behind. And now, almost a bad pass. And Humacchio with the lay-in. And this is just a 12-point lead for Taguig. Approaching the 10-minute mark of this ball game. Natividad against Necio. Mayo at the key, guarded by Liwag. Handoff to Galoy. And that ball will remain with Taguig. Only 4 seconds on the shot clock. Capaccio returns for Bulacan.
4.5 seconds to shoot. 4.5 seconds shot clock.
Mayo handoff. Natividad. And there is a foul as he went up. Necio with the foul. And that will send Natividad to the foul strike. Again, Natividad 2 rebounds away from a triple-double. And he connects the first free throw. Now, Tansyoco in the game for the Taguig Generals. And Natividad hits. So Taguig 2 points away from the century mark, and we still have 9 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the fourth. Santos lost the ball on his way up. Mayo with the ball. Hand off to Natividad. Calls a horn formation. He goes to his right. Natividad. Outside to Mayo. 10 on the shot clock. Galoy against Humacchio. 5 to shoot. Galoy to Lontok. Mayo at the buzzer. It's short. Rebound by Humacchio. Necio quickening the pace. He lost the ball, and Natividad with a steal. 2-on-1 break. The pass to Galoy over Humacchio, and that might have been blocked by Humacchio. Capaccio stops and pops. Too strong. Rebound by Mayo. Natividad slowing things down for Taguig. And Natividad requests for a timeout. So Taguig needs a break. The lead is only at 14. We will take a short break. This is the NBL Chairman's Cup on Solar Sports. As we see Gabe Capaccio looking to lead Bulacan to a victory here in Game 2, but thus far, the DF Republicans trailing by 14. Galoy, guarded by Necio. 6 on the 24. Galoy steps back. short on the three. And the rebound by Natividad is 9th in the game. So 1 rebound shy of a triple-double is Dan Natividad. Crossover move. He drives inside. Natividad with a scoop shot. And now Taguig at 100. 100 to 84 for the Generals. And Javier scores in a foul. So Javier earns a trip to the foul line. Foul on Mayo as we see this move by Dan Natividad. The scoop shot by Dan Natividad. And that was splitting 2 defenders on his way to the goal. So now Javier, a chance for a 3-point play. Javier with 13 points. And he converts. This is a 13-point lead for Taguig. Still manageable for Bulacan considering that they trailed by as many as 21. Can they still mount a comeback? Talking about the DF Republicans. Galoy with a short jumper. Under 8 minutes remaining in the fourth. Capacio to Javier. Attacks inside. Javier too strong. Rebound by Reyes. Finds Capacio at the left corner. Capacio steps back for this 3-pointer. Too strong. And the struggles continue for Gabe Capacio in this match. Capacio with 9 points. 3 of 8 from the field. Talking about Gabe Capacio. Natividad loses it. Necio now on the run. Necio scores on the lay-in. 102 to 89. 13-point lead for the Generals. Tanshoco, bounce pass to Galoy, guarded by Necio. Posting up. Galoy, turn around, and he scores. And Galoy puts the ball in after the turnaround jumper. Capacio against Tanshoco. He has been quiet. Capacio still with the leather. Capacio to the corner. Necio, a high arcing 3, short. He gets his own miss. Drop pass to Liwag and he converts. 13-point lead for the Generals, approaching the 6-minute mark of the fourth. This is game 2 of the semifinals. A win by Taguig. And they will play in the finals against La Union. Natividad squeezes his way inside. And now Natividad with 22. Capacio. Passes to Liwag. Fakes. Fadeaway shot short. And Capacio with a tip-in. So both teams trading baskets. Galoy guarded by Reyes. Screen by Noel Santos. He attacks the paint. And there is a foul. The foul is on Ervin Javier. So Galoy will shoot 2 free throws. What a night as well for Edsel Galoy. 21 points here in game 2. And 3 players already in the 20-point mark for Taguig. That's Natividad with 22. Galoy and Castro also part of that club for this ball game, as Castro now returns for the Generals. A high-scoring affair here in game 2. Taguig already with 107 points. Galoy makes that free throw. 15-point game. Arce guarded by Galoy. Arce still with the ball. Crosses the timeline just in time. Humakyo, crossover move, drives, the one-hander, off the mark. Loose ball picked up by Noel Santos. And now Santos running, bounce pass to Subrabas. No look pass to Santos and he scores! Back-to-back baskets for the Generals. 17-point lead. Necio attacks inside. And there is a whistle. A look at the play. The no-look by Subrabas. And the made basket by Noel Santos. Another excellent display of passing by Harvey Subrabas. As we see Necio hitting that first free throw. Sampurna returns. Necio, one of the 3 remnants of last conference's team that reached the finals in the President's Cup. The 2 others are Jeff Lorenzo and Herald Benedictos. A steal by Bulacan. Necio drains that 3-pointer. And now the lead down to 13. But at this point, Bulacan needs a stop. Santos fakes the pass. Bounce pass to Castro. Along to around and out. Rebound by Ivan Santos. And the baseball pass. Necio hangs in the air. But Arce, no basket as there is a loose ball foul, I believe, on Humakyo. Look at this play. This is the pull-up 3 by Necio. And on the next possession, Necio hangs in the air. Everything but the shot, but we have a loose ball foul called on Bulacan. Castro to Santos against Ivan Santos. Attacks the baseline. Steal by Necio. And now Necio 2 steps ahead of Castro. And now Necio leading this comeback bid by Bulacan. The lead down to 11. Under 4 minutes remaining in the fourth. Castro to Santos. Handoff to Subrabas. Shot clock is at 7. Castro against Capacio. Uses the Yasa screen. Yasa still with the ball. 2 on the shot clock. Castro, top shot. And the rebound by Humakyo. Chance for Bulacan to cut the lead to single digit. Capacio fires this 3-pointer. Short. Rebound by Humakyo. He puts it in. And the foul. And now Bulacan is just down by 9. Can be 8 if Humakyo hits this free throw. As you watch the replay, look at the effort of RV Humakyo. A chance for a 3-point play for RV Humakyo, who now has 19 points in the game. And now the lead is down to 9. This was once a 21-point lead for Taguig. And the crowd a bit silent with this rally by the Bulacan DF Republicans. And that's a 3-point play for RV Humakyo. 8-point game. Approaching the 3-minute mark of this ball game. This is game 2. Bulacan trying to stave off elimination. Sampurna drives, drop pass to Lontok. 8 on the shot clock. Lontok outside to Natividad. Spin move. Takes that shot blocked by Natividad and a traveling violation. So now Bulacan on a 9-0 run. And Coach JP Magbitang has requested for this timeout. They have the momentum. We will take a short break. We return to our coverage as we see Christian Nesio's performance in this game as he leads this rally attempt by the Bulacan DF Republicans. Nesio with this 3. One of the highlights of this run. 9-0 run for the DF Republicans. Nesio now with 19.6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 6 steals for Christian Nesio. And definitely he wants to come back in the finals. Again, Nesio, one of the 3 players who played last conference in the finals for the DF Republicans. Capascio now with the ball. The pass to Arce. He fires this 3-pointer. It's good! And the lead is down to 5 for Taguig. And a steal. Arce completes the play. And now it's just a 3-point lead for the Generals. What a stand for the Bulacan DF Republicans. And now Taguig needs a basket to stop this Bulacan momentum. Natividad at the foul line. Steps out. Inside to Lontok. Shoots over Humaquio. Good! And a much needed basket for Taguig. But this is still a manageable lead. 5-point lead for Taguig. Bulacan with momentum. Final 2 minutes of this game. Nesio, too strong. And the ball off Taguig. But they will look at it one more time. But again, what a gallant stand for the Bulacan DF Republicans, scoring 14 straight points. As we see this miss. And who touched it last? The call is Bulacan ball. But they will review. So Bulacan not giving up. We will play here on Wednesday for Game 3 if Bulacan wins this match and find a way to extend this series. Another look at that play. And the initial call is Bulacan ball. So our game official still looking at the replay. But again, a gallant stand for the DF Republicans. And the crowd has been anxious with this comeback by Bulacan. The ball will remain with Bulacan. So now Mayo returns, replacing Noel Santos. Again with the win tonight for Taguig, they will move on to the finals against La Union. But Bulacan with this comeback, they want to play a Game 3. Arce at left, guarded by Natividad. Arce still with the ball. The pass to Nesio, 6 on the shot clock. Nesio with the ball, he fires a 3 in traffic. Too strong, and that ball tapped by Mayo. And looks like it will be Bulacan basketball, but they will take a look. So another opportunity for Bulacan to score on this possession and cut this Taguig lead further. A look at this. Santos attempts that rebound. Mayo looks like he touched it last. And it is confirmed.
Possession stays. Bulacan DF Republicans. 13 seconds to shoot.
And now a new 14 for Bulacan. They are trailing by 5. A big comeback for Bulacan, which trailed by as many as 21. Now they are just down by 5. They go to Capascio against Galoy. Capascio has been struggling in this ball game. But Capascio drives inside and he scores! And the lead is down to 3 once again with 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Coach Bing Victoria now has called for a timeout as we see this drive and the finish. As Capascio hangs in the air for that field goal over LJ Mayo. And Bulacan still knocking on the door in this ball game. We return to the matchup. Final moments of Game 2 of the NBL Chairman's Cup semifinals. And Taguig, one win away from clinching a finals berth with Dan Natividad showing the way with 22 points, 12 assists, and 9 rebounds. 1 rebound away from the triple-double. But Bulacan still threatening. The lead is down to 3, 112 to 109. A lot of time remaining for the DF Republicans. Taguig looking to score. Bulacan needs a defensive stop. And a delay of game. Again, we will play Game 3 on Wednesday here at the Hagonoy Sports Complex. And that is if, a big if, Bulacan wins this game. Anxious moments from the Hagonoy gym crowd. Almost a steal and recovered by Lontok. Natividad drives from the free throw line. That was a huge shot by Dan Natividad. And Taguig now ahead by 5 after that shot by Dan Natividad. Huge basket for Dan, the man. 24 points for Natividad. Look at them. Look at him as he splits the defense of Bulacan. Natividad scores on that jumper with a shot clock winding down. We will take a short break. Look at Dan Natividad as he drained that huge jumper before the break.
14 seconds to shoot.
And that shot extended Taguig's lead to 5, 114 to 109. Bulacan though with momentum as they have come storming back from a 21-point deficit. And now they have a chance to steal this win on the road here in Taguig. Arce fires a three, around and out, rebound by Santos, another try, too strong. We have a loose ball foul. Ivan Santos. And you can see on his face, nangihinayang siya after missing those point-blank range shots. Let's watch the replay. Ivan Santos collaring that board. He misses that shot. He attempts another one, too strong. But looks like Humakyo will earn a trip to the line after a loose ball foul. But Santos, all he can do is smile after missing that shots. But Humakyo still at the foul line. Still a chance for Bulacan. He scores in front of this crowd here in Taguig. Coach JP Magbitang on your screen. Bulacan in the position to steal this win here in Game 2. They trade by as many as 21, but now they are in this game. No go! Loose ball picked up by Sampurna, and we have a double foul. We have a double foul, so looks like the foul is on Santos and Lontok. We will check. Let's take a look. Humaki will miss this shot. And a double foul was called.
Between number 3, Jonathan Lontok, and number 19, Ivan Santos.
So we have a double foul on Lontok and Ivan Santos.
Personal foul, and Ivan Santos, third personal foul.
So I think we will have free throws for both squads. We will confirm after that double foul. Coach JP Magbitang clarifying things to our game officials. So again, Bulacan still in this game, 114 to 110. Coach JP Magbitang on your screen. And I think we will have a jump. So that was the decision. No free throws. After that double foul, it will be Santos against Lontok. So a crucial jump ball here at center court. And the tap goes to Capasio. Bulacan with the possession. Arce against Natividad. Crossover move. Arce shoots short. Who gets the rebound? It's Galoy. And now the ball is with Natividad. And he will wait. 4-point lead for Taguig. A crucial miss for the Bulacan DF Republicans. And a timeout has been requested. 30-second timeout for the Generals as we see this play. Arce missing this shot. And the rebound, it goes to Edsel Galoy. A huge board for Edsel Galoy. And now at this point, Natividad will request for a timeout. And Taguig will draw up a play. Could be a dagger for the Generals. Welcome back. Dan Natividad playing big for the Generals here in Game 2. But they need to score on this possession to perhaps seal the win for the Generals here in Game 2 and a place in the finals. Look at the game reset. 1 full each for both teams. Generals in penalty already. Mayo. 10 on the shot clock. Mayo pass. Sampurna fakes. Drives inside. Drop pass to Lontok. Reverse layup for Jonas Lontok. 6-point lead with 51.2 seconds remaining in this ball game. Bulacan has called for a timeout. As Bulacan scores on that possession, let's watch the replay. Sampurna fakes and then drives inside. Drops it to Lontok for the reverse layup. And the lead now is at 6 for Taguig. Another look. As Sampurna attracts the defense of Bulacan. Lontok wide open inside for that deuce. We return to this ball game. 51.2 seconds in the fourth. No more timeouts for the DF Republicans, but they still have 1 foul to give. Bulacan though still in possession to steal this win, but they need to score right now in this possession. 51.2 seconds remaining. 6-point lead for the Generals after that reverse layup by Jonas Lontok. Inesio with the ball. And that was tapped by Sampurna. Only 11 on the shot clock. So Sampurna disrupts that play of Bulacan.
11 seconds to shoot.
And the Republicans will reload. Bulacan fighting for their lives here. The lob inside. Steal by Mayo. Natividad with the ball. And Arce with the foul. And Bulacan commits a turnover after Capasio tries a lob pass to Humacchio inside. 45 seconds remaining in this ball game. So Bulacan not yet in penalty. So now Taguig with the ball. They are up by 6. Almost a steal by Bulacan. And looks like Humakyo rolled his ankle. He's in pain right now. 4 on 5 or 5 on 4 for Taguig as Sampurna scores on the reverse. And now the lead is at 8. But we have an official's timeout as Humakyo looks like he rolled his ankle on that sequence. Nevertheless, Taguig only seconds away from a return trip to the finals. Let's watch the replay. Taguig playing 5 on 4. Sampurna with this reverse layup. And sending the crowd on their feet. Sampurna with a reverse. And now a timeout has been requested by Bulacan. Or we have an official's timeout, I should say. As Humakyo now being carried by his teammates. Bulacan trailing by 8. So now, Taguig can already feel that final spot. And this, if Taguig can maintain this lead, they will return to the finals after 3 years. They last saw the finals in 2019 during season 2 when they won it all against Pampanga last October 20, 2019. We have a 3-pointer by Capasio. But Sampurna escapes the defense. Sampurna with a layup. 120 to 113. Capasio with the ball. The pass to Nesho. Nesho shoots a 3. Short. And Natividad with the board. And looks like that's the 10th rebound of Natividad. So that's a triple-double for the Natividad as a foul has been called. So looks like Taguig is on their way to the finals. And again, the last time they were in the finals was in 2019 in season 2 when they won against Pampanga. Some of the players from that lineup who is still playing for the Generals this conference: Harvey Subrabas, Jonas Lontok, Kevin Oliveria, LJ Mayo, Mike Sampurna, Nicolo Alcantara, Richmond Gilvero, and Zuma Maluba. Some of the players who saw action for Taguig in that season 2 finals, and they will return to the championship series. And the rebound by Sampurna, one of those players who won it all in season 2, and now they will have a chance to do it all over again. What a gallant stand for the Bulacan DF Republicans. What a comeback for them. But it's going to be Taguig. They will sweep this semi-final series here in the Chairman's Cup. They will advance to the finals, and they will play the La Union Power in that championship series. Again, the Generals returning to the finals after a 3-year wait. They will have a crack once again at the championship here in the NBL Chairman's Cup. A look at the fans here in Taguig. And we will go to our Kruberg and Surge Fitness and Lifestyle. Best player of the game, none other than... Sino nga ba ang best player natin? Ang daming heroes ng ating laro. But first, let's watch the highlights of Edsel Galoy. Hitting that 3. Scoring on that jumper. As Taguig wins this game number 2, they will move on to the finals and they will play the La Union Power. Our best player of the game, Edsel Galoy with 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals. What a performance for Taguig here in the NBL Chairman's Cup. Our final score, 120 to 113. We will discuss this ball game in just a moment.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan. Kahit anong nakaharang handang tapakan. Bawat pawis na papatak, kada apak at yabag, may kahalong pangarap gustong maiangat. Larong aking pinag-usayan, walang pake kahit na malatayan. Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara. Bawat laro sa aking kada pasa, sa alab na puso laging aasa. Handang sugurin ang lahat, tigante man ang katapat. Panis yan sa'kin sapagkat panalo ay aking hangad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan. NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, nag-aalap ng pusong handang makipagsabayan.
Pasok palagi ang bola, hindi naliligaw. Batang may galawan, kaya halimaw bumitaw. Bawat pagtira may kumpiyansa sa sarili, di mapigil ng marami, malupit na dumiskarte. Handang pakita sa mundo ang pagkakaiba. Pag may pangarap, handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay, kamay na gustong sumabay. Bawat sakit na may aray, kahit mapagod maglaway. Gagawin ko ang lahat kahit ang kaya di sapat. Kahit ang pawis pumakatuloy pa din sa pag-angat, hindi ako mapipigilan lumipad. Ibibigay ko ang lahat sagad-sagad.
Mabigyan ng buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira matibay, ang kailangan ko lang ay magsanay. Hindi na pwede na ako ay panghinaan, lahat ng harang ay aking sasagasaan. Walang mahirap kung hindi paglalaanan, lakas at tapang sa bawat laban.
NBL, ito ang liga ng bayan, homegrown, handang makipagsabayan.
Score, Taguig 120, and again kasama natin si Coach Bing Victoria, and we will discuss briefly yung kanilang panalo here in Game 2. And Coach, first of all, congratulations sa inyo. The job well done. Pag-usapan mo natin yung game, Coach. Medyo slow start kayo. Ano ba nangyari and paano ba kayo nakabawi over the course of that matchup?
Actually, ang hirap din maglaro ng home game after 3 years.
Yes.
Medyo gigil yung players. Ang sabi ko lang sa kanila, antay nila, darating yung game. Yun, dumating yung game, later first, then nakapag-run kami ng offense, naka-defend kami na maganda, everything goes our way. Pero last quarter, medyo napagod din yung players ko. Nagka-injury si Tanchoco for a while, nagpalit ako ng rotation, medyo nag-suffer yung team.
Okay, and Coach, ito na, balik kayo sa finals after 3 years and you will be facing the La Union Power. First of all, Coach, siguro tanungin na rin kita, ano masasabi mo sa accomplishment na to, and then moving forward, what can you say about the finals match against La Union?
Actually, we haven't accomplished anything yet, no? So, balik kami sa practice and aral kami, turuan yung mga players. Yun naman yung trabaho namin, magturo. At hindi lang sa court, siguro, to be a better person, no? Yun. Okay,
and again, the last time Taguig played in the finals was last October 2019. Tinalo nila yung Pampanga Delta 84-75. So, Coach, baka may gusto kang pasalamatan. I'm sure yung buong Taguig nagse-celebrate ngayon dito sa pagpanalo ninyo at pagpasok sa finals. Go ahead, Coach.
Thank you sa Taguig community, sa TCU family, and sa family ko, sa wife ko, sa anak ko na very supportive sa akin, si Ava, and hi kay Agatha, kay Ate Jen, kay Anton, and sa mami ko, hi Inay, tagaling ka dyan, palakas ka lang.
Okay, si Coach Bing Victoria, ang winning coach ng ating ball game. Another chance for Coach Bing to win a championship here in the NBL. Again, Coach Bing, congratulations sa inyo. And we will see you in the championship. Meron ka pa? Babatiin? Okay.
Papasalamat lang ako sa butihing Mayor Lani Cayetano namin at si Admin Joel Montales na very supportive. Thank you po.
Alright, Coach Bing, maraming salamat and good luck sa inyong final series against La Union.
Thank you.
Now let's go to the highlights of this thrilling game number 2 here at the Hagonoy Sports Complex here in the city of Taguig. And first quarter, saw Bulacan hitting their shots. A slow start actually for the Taguig Generals. But they regained their form thanks to Fidel Castro, who drained this three-pointer. And again, Castro, another look at that corner shot from the left corner, to the delight of the fans here in the Hagonoy Sports Complex. Taguig up by 4 at the end of the first. And then in the second quarter, Castro still firing from downtown. Capacio with this jumper. And then Natividad, who also performed very well in this ball game. A triple-double for Dan Natividad. But Bulacan, thanks to Arce, drains this three-pointer to cut the lead of the Generals to 3 at halftime. And in the third, this was a time where the Taguig Generals slowly pulled away in this game number 2. Castro with this 3 after that wraparound pass by Dan Natividad. And then another assist by Dan Natividad to Fidel Castro for that 3. The Generals with a 14-point lead at the end of the third. And then in the fourth, Taguig will still build this lead, but Bulacan came storming back. Galoy, the best player of the game with that shot. But Nesio would not give up. He hits this three-pointer. Arce also hitting his shots. And then Capacio was able to trim the gap to 1 possession, but Taguig just too much. As Dan Natividad, one of the heroes for Taguig in this contest. Sampurna with the clincher with this pass to Lontok for the deuce. And Taguig will advance to the finals after this victory over the Bulacan DF Republicans. The final score 120 to 113. So now, here is the updated playoff bracket, and it's going to be the second seed Taguig Generals facing the La Union Power, the 4th seed team. In the finals, it's going to be a best of 3 affair, and it will happen on the first week of January. So stay tuned. And as we see, we now have a schedule. Game 1 will be held on January 4, 2023, and that will happen here at the Hagonoy Sports Complex in Taguig City. So join us and watch this finals that will be definitely a classic. So that ends our coverage here, and this will be our final game for 2022. So we thank you for supporting the NBL this year, 2022. And now, we wrap up our coverage and we say goodnight here from Taguig City. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ito ang NBL, ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown.
Yeah, handa na makipagsabayan